Welcome back, my lovely love bug goodies. Welcome to your girl channel and to my kitchen, how to cook. Here with the recipe you requested, best lettuce fried rice recipe ever in your kitchen. Fast, easy, and was simple. Now, if you're here watching me cooking for your very first time, make sure you subscribe if you have not already do so, and turn on post notification settings. So why? So you'll always be reminded whenever your girl upload a brand new video. Let's get started.
You don't remember where you're coming from. You don't remember where you're coming from. Rastafari, why you turn your back on your brother when him need you? You don't remember the days when him feed you. You know when no obligation but you owe him some respect. All you need to do is just give him wine to get turn your back on your brother when him.
Okay, love bugs, let's jump right into your requested recipe, the one that you have been asking for and waiting patiently on. But you know your girl always here to deliver, right? And so it is. Now let's go over our ingredients and all the things that you will need to make this lettuce fried rice in your kitchen, fast, easy, and simple. Now I have one large onion. It's really good to use a lot of onions for this recipe. Now use whatever kind of onion you want to use. It's just fine. Will work just fine. Then to that I added some bell peppers, and I use green, red, and orange bell pepper. If you don't want to go out of that route, you can skip all that much. Scallion, of course, and then I added some veggies, and that is carrot and beans. You could use whatever veggies that you want to use, right? You have to make it your own. Not all the things that I use you're going to use those, but don't skip garlic. And definitely this is the lettuce of choice. That's the lettuce I used in the recipe that you requested. I love this kind of a lettuce, especially when I'm making this recipe, because you know some lettuce have a bittery taste to it, and we don't want that in this fried rice, right? Now I like the texture of the leaves as well, but I do love the romaine lettuce as well too, because the romaine lettuce have a sweet taste to me. That's just my opinion, but I do like to use this specific lettuce when I'm using this, when I'm making this recipe, when I'm doing it for an event or when I'm making it at home. That's the lettuce that I use. Now I'm using 3 extra large eggs for the recipe as well. If you're going to use smaller eggs, use 4, right? But do not skip your garlic. Now I love a chicken fried rice as well. You could add chicken to it, and you could also use shrimp. The same method with the lettuce. Just go ahead and add whatever it is you like. If you want to switch it up, you switch it up. Just throw in some shrimp or just show in some chicken with the lettuce. Trust me, the thing turn up loud. Now to get started, I added some cooking oil into my wok, and I added 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, right? Then after I do that and allow that to somewhat melt, right? Melt, because I want to make sure that once I put my eggs into that, the eggs have flavor from the butter itself, and the oil is going to give it a nice texture. And you know what is also good? If you have coconut oil, it is perfect to make fried rice, but that is corn oil. Now to that I added 1 tablespoon of garlic. I love garlic in my fried rice, so I added 1 tablespoon of fresh garlic, and then I added the 3 eggs to it, right? And gave it a nice little mix combination. And you will notice how it is when you use the oil and the butter as a combination to get that nice little texture from the eggs to go into your fried rice. And it kind of takes away that raw. You know, sometimes you eat fried rice and you still can taste the eggs in it. Well, when you go this route, it doesn't have the flavor of the eggs. The butter and the oil combination kind of does kill it, and it just tastes nice, and the texture is perfect. You want everything to come together and fluffy, just like you're going to eat scrambled eggs, right? Yes, so that is how you want to have that done and looking. Then to the side I added my veggies, and once again you could add any kind of mixed veggies that you like, but I just chose to use carrots and beans, green beans, right? Beans, yeah. So we go ahead and give that a nice little mix together and combine that nicely. And goody, my stove is on medium heat, right? Do not put it on high heat. Then here you want to go ahead and add all your bell peppers in. And again, I'm using green, orange, and red bell peppers, and I chop them really fine, like not like small pieces, bits and pieces. To that I added my onions, and you could add any kind of onion that you like to use in your kitchen. Not everybody like the onion that I'm using, but of course you could always switch it and use any kind of onion where you like. Now, in addition to that, I added some white black pepper. If you don't want to add white black pepper, or if you don't have white black pepper, use black pepper. And I did add 1 teaspoon. Now, my combo season is good for veggies and meats and fish and chicken and everything you name it. That combo season will kick up any kind of meal a notch. So I added 1 tablespoon of my combo season. If you don't have combo season, you might say, you use whatever you have. All-purpose seasoning, seafood seasoning, whatever kind of seasoning you want to use, go ahead and use it. Now I'm going to kick it up a little notch with some salt, and I added about a teaspoon of salt to it, right? Because my rice that I made was unsalted. I didn't put any salt in my rice when I cooked it. So I added 2 cups of cooked rice only. Now, if you're going to add salt to your rice when you cook it, use half teaspoon of salt or as needed. Now, to that I added some cane sugar, and I added 2 tablespoons of that, and I added 1 tablespoon or maybe 1.5 tablespoon of the soy sauce, or as needed based on how much you're cooking, right? And I gave it a nice little combination mix just to get that soy sauce through and through into the thing, right? Now, if you're still here watching me cooking, make sure that you have subscribed, goody. If you have not already, do so and turn on them post notification. It is so important so you will not miss an upload, right? Now, in addition to that, I always have great recipes here. Most of the recipes I post are always the ones that you have requested. Sometimes I squeeze in like something here and there, right? Once in a while, but they're always easy and fast to follow. Even a baby can do them. Now, while you're still here, go ahead and subscribe to my second channel, Life as Juliana. I have inspirational videos, Dollar Tree DIYs, vlogs, and more. All of my vegan goodies are over there, so don't forget and subscribe to that channel, because there is no more vegan recipes on this channel. Based on your request, your girl went ahead and separated the two, right? Now, I hope you find those recipes easy to follow as well. Check out my story time video, and those are so good. The link for the channel will be listed down in the description box, so go ahead and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Now, back to the recipe. Now you want to make sure that you combine everything together, and remember that it's on medium heat. Do not put your fire on high heat, because it's going to cook too fast and you are in fact going to burn your food, right? Not too slow, not too fast. Now, after you've done this and that, you go ahead and add your lettuce into the mix and start giving it a nice little spin. Now, here is where you are going to turn your fire on low to medium heat. So you're going to take it off medium heat and put it between low and medium heat, because you don't want to overcook those veggies. You want to be able to, because they're already, you can't eat the vegetables just like that. So can you imagine if you have it on high heat, with them things, it's going to disappear and shrink and soft and soggy. You still want it to be nice and crispy and yummy and tasty. You want to see it once it hits the rice. When you go on the table, you still want to be able to see that lettuce in the fried rice. So basically, once you start to mix it up, you go ahead and shut it off, and so the heat will cook the lettuce. if that makes any sense. The heat will cook the lettuce. And there you have it. The recipe is so good. It's even better if you put some shrimp to it, like I said earlier, or some, you know, chicken, whatever you like. Just make it your own. It's filled with flavor. It's so just comforting. I did have this with some chicken that I made up in. I'll put that in a different recipe video rather. But yeah, this is like so delicious, guys. Give it a try. I'm just loving this lettuce fried rice recipe, and I hope you love it as well. Now be sure that you are subscribed, and be sure that you are sharing the love with your friends, with your family, with your neighbor, with the girl next door, with the boy down the street. Everybody who you want to share it with, go ahead and share it to all your social media. Don't be selfish, goodie. Spread the love, man. Spread it. Yeah, me not selfish neither. I'm not mad, right? Yeah. Get it out there, boo. Get it out there. Now, tell me where you want to see me cooking in my kitchen next. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy.